The smiling and happy photos of Prince Charles' 70th birthday from 3 years ago are misleading, as the party was actually a nightmare, according to royal biographers. The Prince of Wales marked his special milestone with a family photoshoot alongside sons Prince William and Prince Harry, his wife Camilla, and daughter-in-laws Meghan Markle and Kate Middleton. Louis, George and Charlotte were also pictured in the joyous photo. The royal family looked extremely relaxed and happy, but royal biographers Omid, Scobie and Carolyn Durand claimed the shoot was a tough one to get through. Quoting an unnamed source in book Finding Freedom, Scobie and Durand claimed the 70th birthday was actually a nightmare, but you wouldn't have known from the pictures. Prince Harry allegedly made extremely little effort to set a date for the photoshoot. The authors said the two brothers would often be hot and cold with their father, and that the shoot ended up being an absolute disaster. In the book, Scobie and Durand write, "The boys can be hot and cold with their father," disclosed a source, who gave the example of planning the photo session for Charles' 70th birthday, which they called an absolute nightmare. Scobie and Durand said that Harry has a complex relationship with their father, which made it more difficult due to the fact Charles was technically the two brothers' boss. The princes sometimes had to vie for additional funds for projects from their father, who also helped to cover expenses related to Camilla and some of those for his sons, including Kate and Meghan's wardrobes. They actually genuinely have to debate who gets what amount from their father to fund their projects. While Charles may be a father to Harry, he's also their boss, and that makes their relationship complex for a number of reasons. Prince Harry has said he wants to break the cycle of suffering inherited from his father as he parents his son Archie and his daughter, who is due this summer. The Duke of Sussex's stark comments on a podcast with U.S. actor Dax Shepard have led to criticism of the royal, but Prince Charles has not always spoken in glowing terms about his own upbringing. Prince Charles has heaped praise on his parents in recent years, but previously talked about his complicated childhood to his biographer, Jonathan Dimbleby. In the biography, approved by Charles by 1994, he accused the Queen of being physically and emotionally distant, and revealed Philip was harsh and hectoring. He even accused his father of forcing him into his marriage with Diana and admitted he'd never loved her. Giles Brandreth, who wrote the Duke of Edinburgh's biography and was able to interview him on multiple occasions, wrote, "Once upon a time, Prince Charles was in the habit of complaining about his childhood, plaintively and to almost anyone who would listen. In the early 1990s, when he cooperated with the broadcaster Jonathan Dimbleby to produce a documentary and a book about his life, the Prince of Wales made it clear to all the world that, as a boy, he had felt neglected at home and abandoned at school. His parents did not cherish him, or understand him, in the way that his grandmother, Queen Elizabeth the Queen Mother, did." But pointing to the different way the Duke had seen it, Brandreth said of Philip, "When I raised it with him, Prince Philip shrugged and pointed out that, at the time, he was serving in the Royal Navy and that servicemen and their families are often apart.